Hey guys, it's Alicia from Medic Organics. Welcome back. It's been a while since I've made a video. I am going to remake my lemongrass scrub today, and I'm doing it down here so you'll have a nice timber background today instead of my stainless steel bench. Alright, I hope you enjoy the video guys, and I hope everybody is well, and I'm going to take you through the whole lot today and the cutting and everything. So I hope you enjoy this one guys, and it's great to be back on here again. Sorry I haven't been so regular as what I was before. I'm just getting a little bit busier, and it takes quite a long time to edit the videos when you do these YouTube videos. All right, I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks guys. Today I'm going to restock one of my soaps called Lemongrass Scrub. I will just quickly touch on each of the ingredients for you so you know what's going into this one. So these are my oils. Oh, I don't have my mold yet. Let me go and grab my mold quickly. Mold, check. Spoon to texture, check. All right, where was I? So in here I have Australian olive oil. I love using Australian olive oil because it is so gentle and conditioning on the skin. I also have an organic coconut oil in here, which helps to cleanse the skin and gives you the nice bubbles. And I have organic shea butter, which nourishes and softens the skin. That's all I have in here, plus some sodium gluconate and some sodium lactate. So they are my base oils for this batch. I've got my lye water over here. So I have my kaolin clay here, which is going into the main batch of soap. And I almost always use kaolin clay because I love the slip that it gives the soap. Makes it feel really silky. Essential oils. This is a citrus blend, so it's predominantly lemongrass with some cedarwood in here. And, oh, I feel like that's so dark. We're about to get a storm outside, so sorry about the lighting. I'll try and lighten it up when I edit it. And in here, I have a blend of walnut shells, which is a natural exfoliant that I use for this soap. I have alkanet root powder. This is the walnut shells here. Let's see that. The one in the middle is the Rasul clay, so I've also got Rasul clay in, which gives it a really nice creaminess. And then this darker one here is an alkanet powder, which is a beautiful natural botanical colorant. So I'm going to pop the lye water in, bring it up to an emulsification. I'm going to split a little bit of batter off, and I'm going to put this colorant and the exfoliator in with that portion. And then I'm going to pop the whole thing in, and it's starting to rain, so I need to hurry up. Otherwise it's going to get really noisy. Noisy. Okay, first up, I'm just going to put the kaolin clay in here, the whole lot. Get that blended up really well before I put the lye water in. Just going to pop the lye water in. A little mixy on the way in. And I'm using this container to split my batter off, just to save on dishes. Make sure that's all scraped out. I'm sorry I haven't been on here much, guys. I really love doing YouTube videos. I just don't really have the time for it anymore. I'd love to be able to do more. Okay, the lye solution is in. I'm going to just get that blended through, and then I'm going to split some off here. All right. I'll pop a little bit off into this one. I don't want too much. The exfoliator that I put through this is more like it's a bit of a drop swirl, well, just a drop pour into the mold itself, and then I swirl it with the spatula. So all of the botanicals going into this smaller batch. Gosh, it's dark in here. We're about to get a big storm. All right, in they go. Tappity tap, tap, tap. delish. Oh, I'm going to get that out of the way before I knock it over. I knocked over about 100 ml of essential oil the other day. I nearly cried. Went all over my workbench. I was actually able to scrape a lot of it up, thank goodness. But yeah, it's not good. It was hiding behind jugs, just like what that one was doing right then. Okay, I'm just going to get this little one mixed in. Oh, that wasn't very smart of me, was it? Because I didn't mix the essential oils in. Ugh. I'll give this a little scrape off. What I should have done is put the essential oils into that big portion and poured that off first and then did this one. That's okay. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. Okay, I'm just going to back it up a bit. Put these essential oils in here, not all of them, but most of it. Got a nice little stick blend. Make sure it's all mixed through nicely. Put that in there for a sec. Get that in the mould. You can see that. Bring that over a bit. Okay. Next one is this little exfoliant and colorant blend. Get that scraped out. It smells beautiful, this essential oil blend. It has lemongrass, some lemon, cedarwood. What else has it got in it? It's got something else in it. Lemongrass, did I say lemongrass? Some sweet orange. It smells beautiful. And the ground up walnut shells, they're actually quite abrasive, but it's I find some customers want like a really, really scrubby soap, and this is what that's for. Okay, that feels beautiful. I'm going to just give it a little bit of a drop in the pot here. Usually just do this one on one side. And then I swirl it through the spatula. So bring that down. I do want the darker colour sitting on the top a little bit. So because of that reason, I'm going to scrape the rest of this out and get this in first. And then I will get the rest of that in the pot. It's always awkward when you're recording, trying to find the right angles and get yourself all twisted up. Get yourself all twisted up in a big knot. So I want you to see what I'm doing, but I also need to be careful about what I'm doing. All right, and get that out of the way so it stops creating that little shadow. I'm going to get the rest of this little exfoliant in. I'll just sit it on the top, so nice and low so it doesn't drop down. Scrape it all out. Okay. So what I'm just going to do now is push it down, push the colorant down and across. Just like that, you see that? So it gives it. So I'm using quite a fat spatula, not just a little skinny bit. This is actually working like a paddle. Pushing that colorant down and then I'm twisting it like a 45-degree angle so it's going down. It's literally doing this through the soap and then I'm bringing it back up like that. So there's so many different things you can do. You just experiment and keep playing, but you don't need to, you know, sometimes it's nice just to have some little gentle swirls like this. You don't need to go to town on every loaf and make it all crazy swirly. Sometimes it's nice just to have a nice little delicate swirl through bars. It's raining. I don't know if you can hear that. I've got a patio just off to my right here. I'm in Australia and I have a tin roof, and it is just tinging a little bit. When it gets really heavy, it actually gets quite hard to hear inside the house. All right, I have just tidied up mostly, and I don't even know if this is going to be ready yet. Oh yeah, that's good. Perfect. Okay. I'm just going to flick it over, and then I'm going to come from the other side, and I'm going to come back up and over the whole lot. So kind of like this. Right up and over. Just smooths the top out a little bit. There we go. Oh, that's a lovely texture. And I'll give you a close-up in a second. And I will be back. I need to be careful here because my shoulder is so sore. Oh, too much market work. And there is a close-up. Gee, I hope that's picking up how delicious that is. Let me make sure that's focusing in. That's so glossy and delicious. All right, I will pop this away and I'll be back for the cut shortly. All right, it's later on the same day, and this little loaf here is ready to unmold, cut up. So we get it taken out. I'm actually just going to grab the vegetable slicer, and I'm going to give the edges a little slice, a little trim. So we get the soap taken out here. I might get a little bit blurry there, it's a bit close. There we go. Ooh. Okay, so that's the bottom. And the top again. I'll just lay it down and trim the edges off so it's not so sharp. Just feels a little bit more comfortable to hold in the hand, I find, if I do this. Bring this big Bertha in. Let's get this lemongrass scrub chopped up so it can go onto the curing shelf. Go. So pretty, hey? Pretty, pretty. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. Gorgeous. So it's just from dropping that down into one side and then putting the spatula through and pushing it a little bit. That's pretty, hey? Let's see what else we've got here. Beautiful. Oh, you can see the spatula really clearly pushing that through on that piece. Gorgeous. Chop the rest up. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. The rest of it chopped up. That's the end piece. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I love those swirls. You can see there again the spatula coming down and across. Really beautiful. That's it. Oh, he didn't get much, did he? Oh, there we go, some on that side. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And hopefully I won't be as far away between now and the next video. Alright, take care. Bye.